Coming up, we'll get a look at Ezekiel Elliott. He's coming off a historic game, topping Adrian Peterson's 2007 mark of 296 rushing yards. It's the Pats and the Jets. All that and more coming up next.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here. It's the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Goff. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
That's good for a Jet.
Goff now looking to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 49 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Goff now to throw. Touchdown! Breece Hall, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. The numbers for Zeke from last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total scary. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 3rd down and 6. Here's Zappi. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds downs on the other side of midfield at the 45. That gain on third down, good for 28. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They go to Elliott again. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he's brought down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2. Now third down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Pats respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson. 5 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown. And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open. 7 yards there and a first down. Goff now looks to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Goff. Under pressure, they got him again. Keon White got in there for the sack. Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense. And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right? Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 23. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Patriots take over. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's third and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now that last run good enough to have him surpass for his career. Get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order now, you've got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
Again, it's Elliott to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Zappy on 3rd down. That is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. New York's offense back out there and set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe we can get this game tied up.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run to Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands here of Hardman. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Out of the gun, Goff. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, 52 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on a deep ball.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep for the Jets, Mecole Hardman. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. How about this? He's to the 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And Zappi to throw. Rolling to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Got some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well
Zappe throwing for it on fourth. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. There's Goff. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Now it's gone. Open man here is Conklin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run with Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Hall again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. To throw is gone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced him.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Elliott running right. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Off the fake, Zappe. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. And his kick here is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Goff. Yeah, he'll find Hall.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Here now, third and a yard.
Goff.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, Goff.
And Lazard's got it again.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the 50, it's Goff. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Goff. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
No partner guaranteed. They approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. Tua with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Next, we'll stay right here in the Sunshine State and head up to Tampa to check on the Bucs. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Mike Evans, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see the score there, in the second quarter. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Inside give to Elliott. Shifts by him at the 25. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
106 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Running wide side, Elliott.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
This is how offense coordinators earn their money. He plays ahead of the curve after first down.
Got 7 yards first down play, but then you get stuffed there on 2nd down, maybe just a yard out of it. Now your advantage is evaporated. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Here's Zappi. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Zappi.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. The give is to Elliott. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Down to about the 22 here.
Here's 2nd and 3.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive continue to do so because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. That's just 32 yards of good bet. He'll try and throw here on the fake. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. And a special play there by the special teams. It's one thing to fake it. He ran it in for the score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film in preparation for this game, told the head coach now's the time. He got the green light, and they worked it to perfection.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two. Zappi's going to throw for it. Complete at the one. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. A quick now loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Zappi and the Patriots come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 147 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They go to Elliott again. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. Again to Elliott. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, grab ball, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Elliott is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Elliott. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
I'm back, guys. How's things up a little faster?
Now Zappi. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Patriots have taken a fourth quarter lead. So a fake field goal run in for the touchdown. That can be a huge momentum swing.
And that's got to drive a defensive coach.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall into about the 40-yard line.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Goff now looks to throw. It's Wilson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. Now Goff. Got a man. That's Lazard. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Keon White picks up his second sack of the afternoon. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
But a lot of the runners kind of know. But I guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. Zappe off play action. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw, Zappe. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball under 32, it's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Zappe to throw on first down. And that's Elliott, complete. Touchdown, Patriots! Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now Hall to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Motion man left is Lazard. There's a fake on a jet sweep, and instead a good to haul up the middle.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. On the draw, it's Hall.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
But a good play is made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England trying to get a place on offense. As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staffs some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans. They felt they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas in practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
Yeah, we'll see if those game plans can keep.
And that's caught inside the 35. The way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort
Patriots strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So Jared Goff in the offense, down by 7. A little over 80 ticks to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Goff.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Goff now to throw.
It's complete. Lazard.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. This pass out wide to Hall.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now Goff.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now it's Goff. Open man here is Conklin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's back to throw.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go on and score again. Can he get it done?
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to 1 possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, These offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Patriots, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now.
Well, I'll stream week 6 tomorrow. See y'all again later. Till then, Project Prism is out.